What are the Fae? Beautiful, powerful and dangerous. When most people think of fairies, they imagine tiny winged creatures fluttering around flowers and granting wishes. The Fae of folklore are very different. They are ancient magical beings, often beautiful, powerful and mysterious. Depending on the story, they may help humans, ignore them, trick them, or destroy them. The problem is that the Fae don't think like humans. They have their own rules and their own way of doing things. What seems cruel to us may seem perfectly reasonable to them. That difference makes them unpredictable and very dangerous. Then we have the Seelie Court. The simple version is that they seem friendlier, more welcoming, and more willing to deal with humans. Then we have the Unseelie Court. They have a much darker reputation, but I'd be careful around both. When I created the Fae for the Calling Stone Chronicles, I took inspiration from lots of traditional ideas. I loved the bargains, the danger, and the hidden rules, so I decided to create my own version of the Fae. In my books, the Fae are all Seelie or Unseelie, and divided into courts linked to the seasons. Some seem kind, some seem dangerous, and some are far more than they first appear. As Gracie discovers, appearances can be very misleading. One warning appears again and again in Fae folklore. Be very careful when making a bargain. A gift may not be a gift at all. A favour may create a debt, and even a favour can cost you. Promises are very important. Often words carry power. A careless promise can change a life forever. This is why Fae bargains are so common in folklore. They offer something desperately needed, but there is always a price. And this is the bit I love. The Fae cannot lie outright. That sounds reassuring until you realise they don't need to. They are masters of half-truths, loopholes and careful wording. They answer the question you asked, not the one you meant. They keep their word. That's the problem. In many Fae stories, people aren't tricked by lies. They're tricked by their own words. When Gracie gives Thornhelm 3 kisses in exchange for Prince Tavian's freedom, she believes she understands the bargain she is making. Like many characters in Fae folklore before her, she soon discovers that the true cost is far greater than she imagined. So, if there is one lesson that appears again and again in Fae folklore, it is this: be careful what you promise. Be cautious of gifts that seem too good to be true, and never assume that beauty means safety. Because when it comes to the Fae, the most dangerous thing is often the thing that looks harmless.